Alright, let's go live. Gonna share this. And PA News. Alright. People should drop into the stream. Gonna give them a second to catch up. And I'm going to start uploading a whole truckload of files. Hello, people. Woke. Hello. Hi.
Wait, let me deafen myself. I can see if I can.
Deafen yourself. Okay. Oh, that was Sector, the level designer, responsible for some of the new realms that we're going to show off. Well, you guys are still waiting for me to upload a bunch of files. As
A little bit quiet.
keep it at that. Well, my voice can be raised actually, no, it can't because it's already max. I'm gonna lower the other volumes a little bit. In that case, and yeah, these are going to be uploaded, and while you guys are going in, we're going to rewatch the stream as part of the launch of the game, because this stream, the saw, is also your loading screen when launching the game. Maybe a bit loud. We're gonna definitely be adjusting that in a hotfix very soon. But yeah, well, the game launches, like, you get to watch it. I'm just gonna start it over. You can see you can skip it by pressing any button once your game is actually loaded. I'm gonna let it run for one more for you guys to appreciate the work that Tesla has put into this, because he did a very good job at making this work. So pipeline is not changed much. Most of the realms here haven't actually been changed that much, but we're going to be going into some of them that actually have been changed quite a bit once it actually starts up. As well as some new realms, some stuff that's in the works as well. We've still got more realms being worked on, even as we speak. 4.0 is not going to be the final update or anything. We're still going to be... I actually want to bring in more smaller content patches after this. Like, instead of once every 3 months, we kind of want to aim for once a month, something like that, for a realm being added. And yeah, we got some new cars. We got the Chrome realm. We got a new Sky realm. We got a new Wind realm. And we also got, of course, you guys saw it at the end of the first one, we got Monument in the works. Here we got Canyon. Very nice laid out track. Maybe one of the more difficult tracks to drive, but it's definitely one of the cooler looking we got so far. Here's Warped, or Cursed Little Brother. Upside down track, looks like that, but it's actually upright and it's all just visuals. Hyperpod, still got those around. And yeah, we got the main installer being uploaded. We are going to be uploading the data for the auto updater a little bit after the rest. So that's going to be a bit later. We also got new Acceleracer chargers here. for you guys. I probably will not be able to unlock those. But the first thing you might notice is the start screens are going to be changing over time. So I can go back and forth, and there's currently, top of my head, 16 different backgrounds. So the game will not look as stale as normally might will look. And let's just grab RDO 6 to really show that we've done a lot to get some of the cars drive better. And we're going to go into the Sky Realm. And you're going to notice the first big feature of the update, the working wheel power. And we got a very, very speedy RDO 6 that's going to be zooming around the map much faster than it used to be. Yes, Tomo Lendario, we got Acceleracers. They are time unlock based. So, for example, you would have to be the Water Realm in, on top of my head, 5.5 minutes for it to be unlocked. And I'm just wall riding here. Oh. Actually, first up, for that to work, we actually got a new feature here called checkpoints. And checkpoints are going to be preventing you from unlocking the time unlock, such as the Acceleracer. So you're gonna have to make a choice. You're either going to have a checkpoint, or you're gonna have the chance to get those Acceleracers. And yeah, for this one, I'm actually gonna enable it. I'm just gonna have this thing open. We're gonna get it ready. Takes roughly 25 seconds for this thing to open, and it also is dependent on which realm is opening, as it is entirely procedurally animated. The handling from 3.0 is very different. We have done a lot of work getting the cars to handle better. And here we got the new Sky Realm with volumetric clouds. We've got some wind effect. We're already getting blown a bit to the side there. Now, honestly, this car is way too fast for its own good. People that like speed will enjoy this car, but people that might have difficulties controlling the car might have some issues. And I remember, I'm on automatic transmission, and I normally do not drive automatic transmission on. On this realm, you're gonna have, of course, me not being the best driver, and this not being the best car for me to drive in. You're gonna have solar flares, basically, or, well, not solar flares, sun glare. That's what word I was looking for. Your PS4 controller can work by downloading a little extension called DualShock 4 for Windows, which you can get a quick link for by checking the pin message in the Project Accelerator's chat in the Discord. And yeah, this car is not really my favorite, so I'm probably going to be driving terribly with this one. But I will try my best to see if I can get to the first checkpoint to show you guys what the checkpoints are going to look like. And here we've got the first checkpoint. And I can just ram into it. I'm going to just ram off the cliff here. Got it. And if I respawn now, I will respawn at the checkpoint. And the system is also set up in such a way that you cannot go to the previous checkpoints. You cannot lose your way and accidentally go to a previous checkpoint and lose progress. That doesn't work. And they're always putting you in the direction you're like supposed to go. And yeah, we're just gonna complete. Yes, you cannot auto update just yet. We're currently updating the final installer file. And there will be 3 installer files on different platforms available. One being my own website, one being the Google Drive, and one being Mega. and you'll be able to download from there to directly have the latest version, or you can wait a little longer to get it through the auto updater version. Cars do not take physical damage, but there is engine hit points, engine HP at the bottom right. You can see I have 1 HP, which means 1 second of taking damage in most scenarios. Where if you touch some hazard, it will go down by 1 second, so this thing can take about 1 second of staying inside of a hazard. Meanwhile, we hit the second checkpoint, and we're continuing up the sky track. Now, overall, I really do like the Phlegmatic Crowds, how this turned out. Thank you for the level designer. He kind of did that on his own. Normally I do the particles, but he went like, hey, Phlegmatic Clouds are now a thing. Haha.
Well, I mean, I tried to look up how cloud, like
Yeah, how to make cloud, and it kind of happened.
someone had a plugin online, but like that basically create like clouds along the whole world. But the weird problem was it always appeared in the front of your screen, like in front of everything, like the car and stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, just
Well, we worked that out. And, oh, I crashed. Not really a problem. I will drive back up again. It's not going to be the fastest. Round completion, we're just going to take it easy here. I really need to get used to having automatic transmission enabled, and it will be enabled out as soon as we're out of here. And we're going to grab another car after that as well. Oh, well, I'm getting annoyed at my own car. We'll actually take one of the other cars. And let's go into wind, actually. I really like wind as well. And here you might actually notice one other feature as well. We got smokestacks working. So your cars all have smoke exhausts as well now. And we also got this nice little reflection on the car. And you might notice this car is accelerating much more slowly than the drone car. More attentive watchers might notice it also has more nitrox at its disposal, 1300 units of nitrox. And we are now heading towards the first area of wind. Right here. I'm gonna enable my iron skin to smoothly ride through here. And we'll hit the first checkpoint. Of course, the checkpoints, again, they're more made for the more beginner players because they do prevent you from getting any time-based unlocks. Can't stress that enough. You need to have them disabled to have time-based unlock. You can see at the bottom of the screen, you don't even have a timer. You need that timer. Oh, I missed the track here. Got a little bit blinded by the...
if you did a plug on Reddit.
Somebody did a drug. Plug on Reddit. Alright. Well, we're trying not to get sucked up by the tornadoes. Because those tornadoes do actually do tornado-y stuff. I'm going to show you in a little bit after I get to the tornado field. Alright, here we go. We reached the bridge. And there we go. Tornadoes. Gotta slow down a little bit to make sure I make this. Right, crashing was, of course, you are watching a developer play here. And I am not the best player. Not even close. There we go. We made it. Now I'm gonna show you guys what happens if you get caught by one of these tornadoes. In this case, it flicks me quite a lot far across, but it will suck me back in. And it will kind of keep you here until it launches you out into like the air and just all over the place. So yeah, that's not what we want to do. So for Wind Realm, you kind of want to hit the apex where you can. It will drastically help improve your experience. So this is also kind of early Junk Realm, I guess, like practice for it. You will get pulled along. And you will have to just deal with that, honestly. Like here, I'm getting pulled quite strongly. But thanks to me having the checkpoints, there's not really much harm done. You just have to accept that I won't have any of the Acceleracer unlocks without disabling those. I will actually go through the chat again to answer questions once I finish this realm. Because driving and answering all the questions at the same time is pretty difficult. Gotta use my nitrox to stay driving here. And I'm just gonna use iron skin, trust the iron skin, to get past the last part of wind before crashing into this very, very easy corner that I have no business crashing in. But okay. The tornadoes are in the grass area, yes. Like, if you try to cross the grass area, you will naturally get past the tornadoes even more closely. That one gets me. It's not a very strong pull, but it's a very large radius on it. So like here already get pulled in, and you kind of have to stay ahead of it in a way. Oh yeah, I knew that. And now we head into the final area, otherwise known as driving into the eye of the storm. Here we go. Actually, my control was fine there. Like, in terms of the wind, that was just me screwing up the controls. I'm just gonna use a little bit of a, yeah. Ooh. Barely got past there. And the storm is starting to pull at me again, so, you know what? Iron skin, here we go. Ah, come on. This is getting somewhat embarrassing, me just driving off the side of a corner. Because I'm a pleb and I do not know how to steer. Eh. No, 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 no. Ah, I cannot. So mind you, once we go up, we have to go back down. We go through the storm, downwards. By the way, for the ones waiting for the update to actually come out to play themselves, the update is currently the final file, and I can still not drive. Well, I guess I'll let you guys do the last part yourself here. You can see the spiral. There. I'll let you guys figure that last part out for yourself. The upload is at 72%, And then there's one small file that takes a second, literally, for me to upload, and then you will have the new file available. The new version. So you have to wait a little bit. Okay, Norton, new game arranged. Nope, they're still in the same locations. Swamp card repaired. We got a makeshift fix in place right now. It is somewhat buggy with the engine itself. It's not really like the code that we made's fault. It's the engine itself that has some issues with it. So it's kind of hard to fix that. So we just kind of like put a band-aid on it, and we're calling it fixed. So downloading the game, you will be able to in the Discord join by clicking the link in the description, and let's see, with the giant grass in the area. Well, you're a toy car, man. You're a small car. Time-based. You have to beat the FAMs to get the Acceleracer now. Yes. So, let's take an example of this. Let's take Cove Light. We will turn off automatic transmission. I don't like that. We're gonna go and drive Swamp without checkpoints because that's required. As you can see, the timer starts playing at the top bottom. And I'm going to quickly show you guys. Here in the stats, it says 3.5 minutes. That's the unlock time. So we have to beat the realm in 3.5 minutes. And then we can get the Acceleracer. Ah, going too fast here. New. Ah. Oh well, here we go. We're just gonna launch. I am a believer. Yes. And that's a beautiful shot of wind. So yeah, we are going to go off-road. We're gonna full off-road, apparently. Take the grippiest car that I got, and we're just gonna go grip through these corners. You can see this car just doesn't slide. It's not the fastest car in terms of acceleration, but again, each car handles in its own unique way. You fix up those splits. You can see there. So those are going to be much smoother to drive. I'm going to be taking this route. Oop. Well, off-road it is then. Thank God I know most of the route here. Let's get back on the track. If we can. Wrong hill. I don't think we'll make that. Oh well. Always kinda going for whatever works in the moment here. Oh, there we go. Back on the track. We got 1.25 minute, just a 3/4 of a minute left on the clock here to finish the realm. Gonna make it quite comfortably because this is already the final stretch of this current iteration of Swamp. Because we do plan on improving things with this realm, definitely. One thing that we're kind of unhappy with is that we don't really have the monsters. And with it completed, 319.
And it takes like 10 minutes to load this.
We're gonna go here, check out Synchro, check out the Swamp Acceleracer. You can see, there we go. And you know what? Let you guys decide the next realm. Well, it's 96% uploaded, the file. Then after that, I will upload the final file, and then we will have the normal downloads available for the installer. So that's gonna be soon.
Tom says Chrome.
Chrome. Alright.
But someone wants you to try the Acceleracer for Cavern.
Well, I can definitely land on it. Ah, wait, that's respawn. That's the wrong button. Well, it kind of works. You kind of have to be moving for it. Oh well. Here. Oh. Kind of trying not to hit this. There we go. Please stay English in the chat, guys. And here we got Chrome for Chrome balls. And the end of the portal, getting teleported all the way up there. And we're gonna have to get past him. Let's take the camera a little bit closer. You can really kind of customize the place where you want the camera to be. We also have the first person view. For the cars that actually have first person view, that actually becomes actual first person. But for some cars, that is a hood cam. And you can see I'm already getting hit by one of these steel balls. Chrome balls. Bonk. You can really get launched by these. We'll have 3 download links available. Actually, since it's ready, I am going to give you guys a ping in a second about when the website's new download page is up, because I am uploading a new download page right now, and with that I will give you guys a big ping. PA News. And just for good measures, I will give you guys the download link directly in there as well. Oh my gosh, the goal is still going zoom. There you go. Download page has been overhauled. And you can directly choose from the 3 installers to directly download it from Mega NZ, or download it from Google Drive. It is 2.29 gigabytes, and the total game size is 10.9 gigabytes once extracted. That's it. We're gonna have some fun while we wait for some other people to download the game. So maybe we can get some multiplayer lobbies for a little moment, as I do have to go in like 15 minutes or so, so I don't know if anybody will be able to install that in time. But yeah. I doubt they'll be able to make this realm without crashing. It's pretty difficult to complete it. Because these chrome balls are honestly harder to dodge than you might expect, because they are hard to judge where on the line they are. Oh god. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah, well, the attempt was good. I got pretty far. Halfway without checkpoints. And as this map doesn't have any Acceleracer or time-based unlocks, you might as well keep the uh, control points on for this one. And Berg Project's server issue is very much possible, considering that there's probably 200 people trying to download the game right now. It is very much possible. So there is literally 200 people trying to get onto my website. Yeah, my website is a bit slow. It's not really like, I'm not, like, remember, I'm not like a rich guy. My website, of course, is not hosted by the fastest web hosting. Now let's go into Cavern, because I want you guys to hear a little bit. Ooh, that's for full screen. Options. Audio. And we're gonna put engines up a little bit. We're gonna put sound effects up a little bit. And we're gonna turn up the in-game volume as well, for you guys to hear some new sound effect. So take note of how the car sounds when you're driving here. And we're now going to go into Cavern, where thanks to new reverb sound reflections, we can get a much more feeling of driving in a cave. The sounds are very like bouncing all over the place, and with that, the sound is like you're actually driving into a cave. As echoes. And the headlights, yes, they have been drastically improved. They are much brighter now, so I expect to actually be able to use them now. And yeah, I doubt I'll be even able to actually like finish this in time, especially with that trash driving. Might have to go off-road for a little bit. And that was almost intended. Ah, there I went again. Yeah, I won't be able to get the Acceleracer in time, I think, but I'll at least be able to get Jackhammer. One of the old bugs in the game as well is that if you pressed a Nitrox or ability button too soon before the cooldown was over, and then you would release, it would reset the cooldown. That's no longer the case. That's also one really big quality of life fix that we managed to get in there. And here we go for the ones that might not be a believer about the new car behavior yet. We're gonna go into the bigger cave. And of course, there's the loop that is interrupted at the top. And Synchro was never meant to be the most stable car. But we're gonna try to get past this anyways. And of course I slow down too much. So I get what I deserve. But that's with 2 bounces and we're already basically standing still again. And I'm getting stuck between something, so that's not great either. So we're gonna go jump jets, get back on the track. The game is not going on the Steam store, no, because copyright prevents us from doing so. How to use the charger? Well, the charger comes physically under you, so if you try to use it when upside down, like Nolo... Actually, no, when Nolo uses it, it doesn't give you the roof, but like it doesn't quite work like that. Currently, the Acceleracer we got here is not entirely how we want it to be, but it mostly works. And we would rather have something that mostly works and people can have fun with, because it's a silly thing to have, than to just have them not have it. Honestly. So, after a pretty long 5 minutes of driving, I've been close to the required time for getting the Acceleracer. We're reaching the end of the realm. This should be the last corner to the right, and there we go. One bright portal. I'm just gonna boost the end. We have jackhammer. And Cove does have headlights, if you mean that. Actually, this is still one of the older, less bright headlights, but it works. Like, you can see where you're going. That's what we got for Cove Light. Cove Light's model did not get changed. We got a lot of model changes, such as that of the reverb, slingshot, synchro, multiplayer. Multiplayer is right now, in my opinion, in a pretty good state. Multiplayer is a very difficult thing because it's very hard for us to test in-house. Because unless the game is exported, you can't actually test it. Unless you got a very specific developer tool setup, which just to start testing already takes 15 minutes to set up. So yeah, here we got the boy that won this realm. You two will be driving in the dark. What's this? Where's my headlights? There's my headlights. Where'd my headlights go? A lot of Metal Maniacs cars and all the other cars got their unique speedometers as well. That's quite nice. Turn that noise down, Taku. Yes, we of course can adjust volumes all we want. If you don't like the music, for whatever reason, you can turn it off and just enjoy driving your jackhammer into a wall. Now, let's see. We got probably one more big realm to go. MP some of the crest for no reason. Well, that's not something we can really change, honestly. Like, it's really difficult for us to find the causes of that. Unless you guys give me bug reports. Headlights cannot be turned off. No, they are always on. We are safety first here. And about that, let's take a look at this new realm. And you might notice that if I stand still, I get pulled. Like I'm just like trying to reverse here actually. But I'm slowly getting pulled towards this planet. And as soon as I start driving... Oh, that's the wrong way. As soon as I actually stop, you can see I'm floating up. But as soon as you start going, you can float back down. Very low gravity. See if I can salvage this. No, I cannot. But as soon as you start driving here, you are pretty fine. You gain your stability. And here we go. This is solar. For solar, you have to keep 3 things in mind. The planets have gravity, the sun has gravity, and nothing else has gravity. Meaning that you're solely relying on your car's downforce to keep you on the track. And that you have to take in consideration when there is one of those planets flying over, that you are gonna get pulled towards it, as I have been showing right here. Planet flew over, got pulled off the track, and you're gonna have to keep that into mind unless you want to be real pork chop. Although that would be Pile Driver and not Jackhammer. The Google Drive download is on the website, right next to the other 2 downloads. So you can choose one of the 3. I can show you guys real quick on the website. If you join, click the Discord down below, you will be able to read all the information, connect to other people that also play the game, find people to play with. But there will be this download link right here. And scroll down, you have either the direct download option, you have a Mega or Google Drive download option. And we do have different textures. Yes, on certain cars we do have different textures. And for example, right here, I decided to add a frost skin on Jackhammer, which looks like this. And for example, we also have Z36. We have a whole bunch of skins. And for the people that have it installed, I'm actually really quickly going to funnel over a save file from my other side. So I can actually show you guys some of the other cars and some of the other stuff. So, product Acceleracers, save games. And there we go, got a whole bunch more cars. And for example, Battle Spec has got a black skin. So if you want to have a black body Battle Spec, you can do that. And this is how Battle Spec drives. It's really a snappy turner. You turn 90 degrees, and that's kind of it. See, bar scroll loading screen. Yes, you have added that. So if you want to have a car that really initiates a drift and then kind of like immediately cancels out the drift, you can see here. You steer, and then it goes straight. Skins are automatically unlocked with the car. They are not required to unlock. You can just click the car, you can inspect it right here. Here you also even get the ivory skin, which is, yeah, ivory. Some people might not enjoy it. But yeah, if you want to have the ivory skin, you can use that. Entirely possible. And, yeah, we got skins for a bunch of cars, not for everyone. As you can see here, Spine Buster also has Shock Buster. For people that want a bit more spice to the car. You might be able to hear the whistle. And we will take suggestions such as the green one. I'm not even sure what car you're talking about. We'll take those kind of suggestions in the PA feedback channel on Discord. That's where we can keep it neatly organized, and that's where we just overall take all of the feedback for the game. Let's see what else we got. Got bike, RD8, Panda Terreno, Muramasa, dev car for Leocato, which is the artist that made most of the new models. This one has what we call reverb syndrome. Glowing body parts when using nitrox. In this case, for the black skin, it's only these parts. But if we take, for example, the entire reverb, this is the new model, by the way, it looks really nice. We'll get everything except for the symbols glowy. That way, you can still identify that it's a Taku car. Because no Taku goes out driving without a giant Taku logo on the side, will we? Oh, just for the record, yes, we do have nitrox and jump jets at the bottom of this car. No, this is Leocato's model, one specifically made for this game. We have replaced Valken's model as we thought it was no longer good enough with the ever-increasing graphics for our game. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to get the car upside down for you guys to get a quick peek there about how it looks under the hood. Yeah, that's all you're gonna get, boys. And oh yeah, one thing we are planning for next update is elaborating on our previous spike system. So you might know from the previous update, we have added the ability to show spikes on certain cars. And while we were working on that, we also figured out a way to do it for all tire threads. And with all fire threads, we're gonna have to re-import all cars, so that's why we do not have spike threads on all cars, because we thought it was not gonna be worth putting all the time in to get the spikes working, only to re-import everything yet again when we add the other tire. So that's also gonna be something coming soon. And that's mostly it, really. So we're gonna go and we are going to host a round of, let's see, what rounds thought we host as the last one. So high voltage accelerator is still big. No, it's not as big as it used to be. It's smaller. Glass or blizzard? That's like blizzard. And yeah, we're gonna go through one quick more ride. Here you can see, here's our high voltage. It is quite normal size now. It used to be really big. Now it's more acceptable. We'll still tweak these over time as we get more assets to fill out the rest of the Accelodrome. Of course, this is still work in progress. You can see, like, it's not looking the best right now in terms of decorations. Although, that said, we do have these glorious ragdolls. So if anybody wants to go car bowling, they can. That's it. Let's do this. Gonna extend the spikes. And I actually like to add a little bit of music here. Of course, I already die. The episode is out. Tom.
I think he means like from the auto updater.
Yes, auto updater is not out yet, no. Because I am still uploading those files in the background, because those take a much longer time. Imagine uploading 2.3 gigabytes compared to 11 gigabytes. Especially with the 11 gigabytes being even slower. So yeah, those are gonna come soon. And I noticed that I'm actually running all out of time. So yeah, I'm actually gonna have to cut this guy short, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We almost hit 40 peak watchers. Wow. We hit 39, which is pretty good, honestly. So yeah, you guys all have fun with the update. And don't forget to commit Kadim. See you guys all in the next one.